does it, fellow adventurers? I'm Stefanton, and welcome back to Big Ambitions Season 2. Last episode, we did this beautiful little florist. We need to look at some gifts because currently we can't import them as much as we want, and I would like to get some expensive gifts in here as well. So that means we firstly need to go and look at what our employees brought in, and they at least brought in a purchasing agent. This purchasing agent will go to the HQ. That is perfect. We've got some customer service over here, and that is because I want to get another florist up and running, as that is what you voted for. Here is a 30 customer capacity at 40 foot traffic, and it's not bad. Let's just check it out. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So that means we are going to have a bunch of these shelves. I believe that we need to have 2 of these rounded shelves, as they do 15 customer capacity. So we are going to have 2 rounded shelves for cheap flowers, 2 rounded shelves for expensive flowers, 2 rounded shelves for cheap gifts, and 2 rounded shelves for expensive gifts. And then we will have product panels. These are 2, they do 10 customer capacity, so we will need 3 of them. And then the drink fridge does, I think, 20, so we will have 2 of them. That is just the start of it, and then obviously the bathroom, the whole works like that. But before we get to that, we need to get to Bluestone, and that is right here by the Carnival. They close in 4 hours, so let us quickly run there, grab their number, so that we can actually have that contract set up with our purchasing agent, because they need to start getting their work done. I would like to schedule. I'm just going to auto this puppy. We still have 1 desk open, which is perfect. Let us now get them, because now the new purchasing agent is in the HQ. They work till 5 o'clock, so if I can get to Bluestone before then and get that contract up, then that's perfect. There we will be importing expensive gifts, cheap gifts as well, and then whatever else we need, because at the end of the day I would like to automate as much as possible, because today I would like to try and open an additional 2 florist shops. And thank you so much, Lucy, for in the last episode's comments for giving some awesome names for our florists. And once we have enough money coming in, enough passive income, we will then start focusing on more hairdressers and more clothing stores. The thing about the clothing stores is, before I open more of them, I would like to actually set up a factory, so that we don't just sell the cheap clothing, but we manufacture the expensive clothing and then sell both expensive and cheap clothing in all of our clothing shops. Hairdresser, a lot of liquid that we need to open them, and a lot of staff. So that actually brings in good money over weekends, but during the week, it's average. It's average. Miley is getting hungry, so after Bluestone, we'll quickly grab a hot dog or something like that, just on the streets. There we go. Here is Bluestone. Then we're going to talk to you. Boom, new partnership with Paul. Accept, open biz, and repeating orders. They will only deliver in 5 days. That is next week, Monday. Then we need to look at cheap gifts. I'm going to get 1200 for now. Same with expensive gifts. And then if we look at cheap gifts, we've sold 150, and that's not bad. I would like to get some jewelry into our flower shops. It's just not gonna really sell, so it's gonna be a waste. Soda is all good. Technical umbrellas would be good, so we can let's get 600 umbrellas. And then novelties, I think 600 should be enough. We can always push it up. We can always push it to 1,000 and then we're all good in the hood. We will then just update the cheap and expensive gifts when we see how much they actually bring, if they actually sell. Let's just set them as backstage. Perfect. United Ocean then is bringing in 4,000 paper bags. Clothing cheap is... You know what? Let us make this 0 because it is just fighting with Seaside then. Clothing cheap, all the clothing cheap is 500. Then we don't need any of those, so let's just reset that order. Paper bags, I would like to actually start bringing in 10,000. I know it's a lot, but it only costs $1,000, so that's fine. Then flowers, cheap and expensive. We've got 1,200 on both. Then we've got hair care products, 2,500. And last week we sold 1,700. I'm going to keep it here like this, just for in case. Then popcorn slushies, things like that, we will get that when we start opening our cinemas and that. And soda I also pushed up to 600 because we are going to have more soda coming in the future because a lot of more drink fridges. So that's going to be 2,600. 3,200 and so far $6,000. This is also going to go around about 25-ish. So we need to look at another 75 grand-ish for next week Monday. Yesterday we made 33.5k, so I'm still happy about that. I am very happy about that. So here is the, oh my soul, that's quick, that's cool. Let's grab a hot dog for 11 bucks. That's almost full popcorn, or let's get candy. Cotton candy, boom, we are all filled up. Twister, spinning cups. Let's go on to the Ferris wheel. That's 20 bucks for 2 hours. Ooh, we don't, big Strider. What the heck is Big Strider? 20 bucks for 6 minutes. Let's do it. Let's check it out. And come on, Miley, smack that thing. Oh, 3.5. That's not bad. I don't want to do the Ferris wheel for 2 hours now. Casino ticket, $5,000. The Ferris wheel, yeah, that's 2 hours. $20 for 16 minutes. Swing chairs, $20 for 16 minutes. And then we've got the cups for $20 for 16 minutes. Cool. We can always come back to that, but currently we are so focused on what we actually need to do with all of our businesses. I don't think we've got time to, I wouldn't say mess around, but yeah, all of our employees is by HR right now, so I am happy about that, and our orders will come in on Monday. Now, what we need to look at is we need to look at the Florist again. As you can see, flowers, gifts, soda and umbrellas, and the flowers and all of that gets put on the rounded shelf, and that is sold by AJ Peterson. So what I would like to do is I would like to rent just one business for now, and then we buy the furniture by AJ Peterson, as we need some toilets in that as well, and the cheap sink. We can also get the modular sink. That we need to set up one business fully so that we can get it staffed. So that's going to be then 2 customer services and 1 cleaner. Set up the hours, get all of that sorted, and then once that is good and ready, we can open the second one. Let me know what you think about this. That lady just took a photo of Miley. All of these little green businesses is only 15 customer capacity, and you usually don't want to look at a business in these little streets as their traffic is terrible. So these would have been ideal, but they are only on 15 customer capacity, which is quite terrible. Yar is also 15. Nah. So what we're going to look at is Yar. This is going to be a huge one. Also 15. What the heck? And also 15. I don't know what's going on. Damn it. So that's 75. It's a bit too big for the florist. Maybe we can get this one for the hair salon in the future. 30 at 40, that's not bad. And then we've got 30 at 40 as well. So both of these we can get actually. But then they're going to be competitive against each other as a florist. So that might not be a good thing. Daily rent of $98, a total initial payment of $6,218. Let's get that. There's no florists in this area, which is Lower Manhattan, and this will be called Coming Up Roses, and I will make it a 2 because this is our second flower shop. Perfect. And then the first flower shop I did put a 1 at it, so that's awesome sauce. And now we need to look at the schedule. Inventory we'll get as we get the stock, as we get the stock and the shelves in. Marketing we will also have to check shortly. So the new florist is in Lower Manhattan. We are not actually on hard, we are on more difficult than hard, but okay. Retail, 30 customer capacity, traffic index of 40. So this is without marketing. We're sitting on 40 promotion. If we do just small, it gives us a 9%. If we do medium, it gives us 18%. Large gives us a 27%. And then medium gives us too much because it's 2,500 then. So what we can do is we can do a small billboard for $500, which gives us 44%. If we do small internet, it just brings us to 93. If we do large, it brings us to 111, which is just too much, which means we're wasting money. So if we do medium internet, that's 102 promotion, and it comes down to $750, which is fantastic. Then when we look at prices for the florist, we can do energy drinks, which I've never done before, so we can always implement that. We will be doing it in Lower Manhattan, so this is this blue one. So for flowers cheap, it's $31.20. By Garment District, it is $32 because we've got our other florist in Garment. So then for flowers expensive, it's $51.20, and Lower Manhattan, it's $50. So our profit margin is a lot less, but we've got 30 customer capacity coming in, where our Garment District one is only 15. So even if the price is a tiny bit less, we are going to sell a whole lot more. And then on average, the florist, the hours will be from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. We did change our hours for the florist in Garment District, so we will be looking at those hours and then just matching between those and this. Our hours in First Night Florals is from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m., 11 p.m. because it's till the 23. So 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. And we do make good money on this because we sell a whole lot. So yeah, so maybe we look at, again, just opening this business from 8 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. So let's do that. Coming Up Roses. Schedule will be from 8 to that. We can chat from 8 to, yeah, cool. Let's copy and paste it across the board, and we will be open on Sundays. So copy and paste. Awesome sauce. Now we're looking at employees. Let us get a cleaner in for Coming Up Roses. Then we get 2 customer service or hire and assign 2 Coming Up Roses. They will be sorted then there. Let us just do a quick auto select from HR. No, it won't because nothing is in the shop. I'm going to add them. We're going to have to look for more HR. So headhunter, can you please have some HR in here? Benefits, I don't care for that. 5 will be fine. They are going to do their thing. I want to grab the other purchasing agents and just discard them. Now we've got those 3 chaps waiting for us. Perfect. As I mentioned, the marketing, we will then be calling the e-marketing chaps. reached outside business, so they work till, oh, it's a minute, guys, come on. They're like, we're not gonna help you, so that's fine. I'll call them 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's all good in the hood. Now we are going to not do that, but actually do this and talk to the manager. Let us get it for coming up roses. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock is perfect. We're going to get 2 cash registers, because a cash register does 20 customer capacity. Or we can just go through a checking thingy, which is then this does 40, it does 30. So then you can only buy one of these for 2,300, or you buy 2 of these for 1,800. That means we just need 2 more cash customer service, which is fine. Cleaning station, 6 cabinet of drawers, 3 product panels, 6 rounded shelves. Let's make it 8 for gifts expensive, shopping baskets, uniform locker, and 3 storage shelves. With delivery fee of 250 bucks, it will come to a total of 2,820. And then personally want to grab another rounded shelf for expensive gifts in our first florist, because at the end of the day, that's where we want to sell more stuff. We are waiting in the queue because the person has gone to the loo. Let's just go and pay on that side. What a waste of my time. And there they're back. Oh my word. Okay, that's fine. Let's take this rounded shelf, place it here in our florist. And there was a question in the last episode. When you are in the interior design one and you want to move and change the walls, here is a toggle wall. So hotkey by default is H, or you can just click on this button here. Or in the just normal window, there is a little blue one there that changes the walls. And to have this perspective of where I use the camera like this, that is a mod that you have to download. And yeah, so interior design, let us move this shelf 1 up. I want to copy that color, pop it in there. I would like to move it 1 up again, and it will be fine like this. That is going to be gift expensive, but I'm not going to set it up yet. Otherwise, we are going to get so much complaints about it. So that's going to stay empty for now. Just a quick look around in our other shops. You guys do like the black and yellow, goldish, so that is really good to hear. Our stock is doing very well in here, and our people actually look quite happy. Inside, yeah, customer service 100%. That's now what you want to see. Fantastic, and all of that is perfect. Let's go and look at curtain calls. This doesn't look good. So, yeah. Modern cheap. Okay, that's fine. It is still good. We are closing in a half an hour, and they are bringing in more stock tomorrow morning through the logistics chap. So let's quickly have a look. And it is by curtain calls. You're bringing in 150. Let's make this 200. I am actually starting to worry that 500 import of these clothing is not going to be enough, because as you can see, warehouse stock 251, and yeah, so that might have to be pushed up quite a lot. Then we are going to add the first one, we are going to add expensive gifts at Sunday-ish. Then over here, we will set it up as coming up roses. It's going to deliver 400 cheap flowers, 400 expensive flowers, and 2,000 black bags, just for now, until we get the gifts and all of that in as well. Back at First Night Florals, I just want to pause the game, get this to gift expensive, then we will go back to the logistics, and First Night and gifts expensive will then also be a bunch. So we will be bringing in these shelves to 200, so I'm going to say 400 on both that, and this will be 200 because it's just then umbrellas for both of the shelves. That is perfect. Then I want to just unidentify this until we get stock in for gifts expensive, otherwise people will complain. That is sorted over here. That is perfect. I'm happy with that. Let's quickly grab some dinner over here. Buy 5 cups. No, we don't, because they are closed. Let's go home, grab dinner over there, and as you can see, Miley is starting to get tired, so she might have a very early night, because tomorrow she's gonna be busy with the new florist shop coming up, Roses. So firstly, just an hour gym to get that happiness up a bit. Now she can have a nice supper and go and sleep till 5:30 in the morning. Day 72 summary, $32,734. We've got logistics issues coming up, Roses, flowers, that due to lack of available space. Yeah, that's fine. We just set it up so long. That's cool. I've been enjoying working here so far, but moving forward, I have a new demand. Any sofa. HQ. That's not a problem. We will get a sofa for you, buddy. That's going to be quite quick. Let me quickly go and get that. Sofa will be by Ica. We can call them and order it, but then that means $250 delivery fee, as well as you have to pay more than $2,000 for order more than $2,000 to get anything to be delivered. So makes sense. You know what? Miley doesn't want to run all over the place. She's going to grab a taxi and then come to Ica. Ica is only open at 10 o'clock, so that's fine. Let us just chill till 10 o'clock, and then we can run in here, get the sofa, and our delivery is at our coming up Roses, which is awesome. Waiting for it to load. Let's grab any sort of sofa. That is, I would like to be a prefab, or are we going to get, yeah, let's do this. So a modular one of these, we'll pop it in just like that. I'm happy with that. Now we just go and order, well, pay $1,200, and yeah, just for one employee. What I will do to keep my employees happy. We are here at HQ, which is awesome, right around the corner. Let us place this sofa right there, the right one right there, and the middle one right there. Pop that chap right there. Here is our employees. We've got one seat open, which is cool. That is for the new HR, which should probably already be in here. Not yet. That's not a problem. Let's quickly change this color to, oh no, definitely not that, to this. There we go. All good in the hood. Let us save that and get out of here. As soon as we see a taxi, we are going to grab it, because we have quite some distance to go all the way up here. So yeah, there's a taxi. Awesome. Miley will invest in a car some other time in the future. Now is not that time. Let us go all the way up there. It is 12:10. Perfect. Everything is here. Before we continue, let us go to contacts, essential appliances, coming up Roses, only tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That's fine. We need to add a few things actually. First of all, 2 medium loudspeakers, a disco ball, because you know why, hand dryer, bathroom mirror, 2 security panels, security sign, 2 security dome cameras, modular sink, soap dispenser, 1 bathroom stall, and that's that. Delivery of $250, total price of $12,615. Delivered tomorrow morning. So Headhunter came through to let us know that for the HR, they didn't find anything. So what we'll just go back to HR, equipment demands, environment demands, that doesn't matter. We'll just buy something if they need it. And there we go. So I'm going to quickly set up all of these things, and then I will bring you back. So enjoy the time lapse. there's too much space for what we can do here. So we might have to bring in some other stuff as well. And by that, I mean we can bring in some jewelry of anything. But yeah, all good in the hood. Let's quickly just grab some colors over here. There we go. And that looks terrible. Yeah, let's just make it black. All of that will be black. And I will just quickly change these colors to black and like a yellowish. Cool. And that is good. Obviously everything's gonna be, there's not gonna be anything, so cheap gifts cheap. Make this rather gifts expensive, not so easy to steal then. Gifts cheap right there. This will then be flowers cheap over here, and this will be flowers expensive. Perfect. Black bags will go, paper bags will go all the way over there. We will get umbrellas in here. I don't want to put gifts in these because, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. We can maybe add it to there, and then this one just by the bathroom, so that when people go and pee, then they see, ooh, umbrellas, we need some, and then Bob's your uncle. Cool. All of this is set up. We don't have any stock here yet. We'll get to that. Let's do marketing right now. So we're going to go e-marketing. They're going to help us. Let's select coming up roses. We need medium internet for 250. There we go. And then city ads, let's call them. This is also going to be for coming up roses. And we need a small billboard for 500. Now we can just go to open business, marketing, $750, and it is promotion of 100%. Current capacity 30 of 30, because flowers expensive is 30 of 30, because a rounded shelf gives you 15. Gifts cheap 15, gifts expensive 15. Flowers cheap 15, umbrellas because it's 10 customer capacity, 3 of them, 30 of 30, stack of baskets gives you 30, so Bob's your uncle, and points of sales is 40 of 40. Perfect. Schedule, let us auto schedule this. Our HR will sort them out, as we might need to get 1 more cleaner and 2 more customer service. So once this is done, we'll have a look. There we go. Okay, this looks quite scary. So what we do then is headhunter, please get me more cleaners. That is cool, just not part-time. 5 will be fine. Then Yar, let us go. There's 1 HR right there. I like you. You're gonna go to HQ. Boom. Let us stop with this. So headhunter, you can stop, buddy. Yeah, no more customer service. There we go. HR, boom. Let us get rid of you. Then customer service, you and you. Hire and assign. 2 coming up roses. Perfect. You we can get rid of. I don't want to though. Then we open up here, schedule, confirm. And there we go. So obviously don't look at cleaners, we're still waiting. If these 2 yellow ones are filled up, then I am happy. Cool beans. And they are working 48 hours, 50, 50, 48. Damn. Then we just need to pop in the others into HR over here. And it's almost full, so it's great that we've got the other HR. They just need a seat. So Bob's your uncle. Other HR, add plan, you will be Gary. 50%, all of that is sorted. So what I want to do actually is the ones that don't need this. So for example, let's just go you 2, go there. You can then grab them. Cool. I need to call the hospital as well. So we go contact. Healthcare insurance, call, start new partnership with Gary. We're going to do gold, except they will be doing their stuff and they'll come back to us in 1 to 2 days. Hopefully it's a good price. All of this will be stocked up tomorrow morning once we have done our logistics. So we are sorted with first night. Let's come to coming up roses. Gifts, let's just have a double check. Flowers is 100, gifts is 300 in these. Okay. So gifts cheap. I am going to pop you with, yeah, 300 should be fine. I think we sell more than 300. So I'm going to pop in 400. Let's keep it at that. We can always change in the future. Over here. So you need at least 600. Same with that. Umbrellas, 300 at least per day. This is then 200 per day will be fine. So I'm going to pop you with 300. I'm going to have to see how much stuff gets sold for. So if we go over here, we go to paper bags here. Flowers never runs out. It's because you haven't put it in coming up roses. And then there is no gifts in the warehouse, so we're gonna have to go and purchase gifts at NY Distro. Yeah, okay, cool. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. we will be getting the security and that in, and then we can pretty much open this shop when we have our gifts in as well. So what I'm going to do is I am coming to NY Distro, and then we will be buying some gifts. So let's grab this. Miley is starting to get hungry. The gifts is all the way up here. Paper bags, donuts, flowers, cheap gifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of $15,000. Damn, that's a lot of money. Let us order. So 15,520, and there's a reason why I've got so many. We are going to go to the first night's florists, pop down 2 boxes of gifts, and then the rest will go into the coming up roses. We are here at First Night Florals. If you have any questions and I'm going too fast, let me know and I can break it down for you in the comments down below. We need 2 of them in here for the rest of the week. That would be cool. And you are running out of paper bags. Bloop. Oh, yeah. Okay. How is our paper bags logistics over here? So it is first night, paper bags. Yeah, you need to bring in at least 500 for me, brother. Then you've got paper bags of 2,000. Curtain calls. I'm going to pop you on 1,000 because then they don't have to bring in every day. Paper bags, 2,000 because it's 2 tills. Cool. Thanks, Ellen Jones. Now we are going to go all the way up to coming up roses, but this time I'm going to grab the subway. Closest subway is right there, so let's grab that and just enjoy the ride. Haven't had the subway in a hot second. While we are here, I need to buy a hot dog because Miley is hungry. Let's grab a second one, grab that, grab the boxes, and let's quickly go and stock up coming up roses with our cheap gifts. And tomorrow at midnight tonight, the logistics and the drivers will drop off the rest of the stuff except for gifts expensive because that's only coming in on Monday. There we go. So cheap gifts is right there and right there. The rest we are going to pop into the, there we go, and the rest will come in tomorrow. I am very happy with how we are progressing with coming up roses. I also updated the sign. It is quite weird that there is a 2, but it's just to keep our heads together with what we actually, how many florists and that we are opening. Let's grab a taxi again, and please don't give me a rule that we may not use taxis. Cool. Then we are good. That florist shop is good. Let us quickly have a look at our clothing store, how everything is here. Ooh, we are selling out like hot candy. Let's quickly have a look at how much we are selling. We have sold 236 the last from Monday. So last 3 days. So I'm wondering 500 might not be enough. We might have to push it up to 700. You know how much that's gonna cost us? That's going to be stupidly expensive because we already have to pay 51k. And yeah, by day 100, we've got $150,000 to pay back to the bank. Because, yeah, that is terrible. And 148. So yeah, we'll get there slowly but surely. This daily payment I'm going to push up to $500 so that it just drops quicker, so that by day 500, by day 100, it's not that much anymore. Have to work smart. Especially if the clothing store stays open and we make 30 grand a day. It's not bad, and I will be very happy with that. So all in good time, all in good time. First night florals, let's have a look over here. That is going to stay like that because we don't have expensive clothing yet, or expensive gifts yet. And this I tried to make others, but it's not allowing me to, so I just put the one there. Otherwise, we need to say first night and then toop, toop, like that. Let me know what you think. I'm going to keep it like that. Otherwise, yeah. Cool, there we go. First night with a 1. Let us go. It's 8 o'clock. Not too late, not too late. But Miley knows she's going to have a long day tomorrow again with the florists. Coming up roses. Again, any questions? Want to know more about the information, how I get it and that? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm more than happy to help you, as I have a lot of love for this game. Do an hour gym, an hour shower, have a quick poop, and then we can go to bed. We can have breakfast. Because we've got 5 left. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy off that as well. Waking up at 6 o'clock. Day 73 summary, $27,487. Logistics wants to tell me about incomplete order, not enough inventory in the backstage to deliver the following items. We're running out of clothing, that's a problem. First night, gifts expensive, and umbrellas because that needs to be imported. Coming up roses, paper bags, oh crabby patties. Gift expensive, and umbrellas. Let's quickly just grab some breakfast. Have a look at our inventory here. Yeah, we got no paper bags. We've got still a lot of flowers. Coming up roses. What do you have here? Zero. You've got absolute zilch. Why? Why do you have zilch? Okay, well, while we're here, let's quickly do these prices. So we're starting off with flowers cheap. That is going to be $31.25. I like to work in 25 cents increments. Flowers expensive will just be 50. Gifts cheap will be 22.50, and yeah, because it's 22.64, so we will be the cheapest one. Lowest price, Braz. We are the lowest price, but okay. Gifts, well, we don't have any stock, so yeah, it makes sense. Gifts expensive will then be $40. Then paper bags, obviously. Umbrellas, we will be selling it at $30. Awesome sauce. I need to get stock into this shop because we are paying employees and they are doing 0. Let's go there. Cleaners with the best cleaner will go to Coming Up Roses. You are good. Coming Up Roses schedule. Let's just sort them out again. That's all good, and everything is filled up. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Check those hours. Damn. Okay. Cool. Let us go and get some stock into that guy over there, cause Coming Up Roses needs to open up some other time. It's got gifts cheap in it. We will just close off the gifts expensive for now. Doesn't really matter if people complain, it's their problem, not mine. And then we need to get flowers in there and umbrellas. We need to go and buy umbrellas by NY Distro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the flatbed. I want 2 flowers cheap, 2 flowers expensive. Let's make it 3 each. All of that's good. Don't have any soda drink fridges at our place yet. We need to buy drink fridges, and that will be at the Square Appliances. We'll get to that sooner. Let's again grab a taxi, go to NY Distro. They open at 8 o'clock, so that gives us 4-5 minutes to chill, and they are open. So from here on, we are going to go and get paper bags. Yeah, I need to get paper bags as well. Umbrellas, let's grab 1 umbrella, gives us 300. It's not bad, but it's expensive. and I don't have a lot of space. So yeah, let's do umbrellas and paper bags. That should be fine for now. We can open one cash register, so that's cool. Let me go and put all of this in our coming up roses, and then we will be back for another shot of umbrellas and another shot of paper bags. So we are here at coming up roses. Okay, so that is filled up. That's cool. Let's just fill up the umbrellas then, and okay, so everything is filled up. What the heck? Then why do I have so much stuff here? Let's just add it. It's fine. I'm still happy with that. Our delivery should come in like in 20 minutes. Let's quickly have a look. So paper bags is good. Flowers, we got that what I just put in. Let's have here more flowers there and more gifts here. Okay, so we are good with stock for now. Gifts expensive, I'm gonna leave. Obviously we don't have it, and logistics can just complain the whole time about it. So what? I'm going to open here, and then before we just continue with that, let's quickly grab some of these security panels and sort all of this out. Everything is sorted. We're gonna have to get more security cameras because this isn't covering everything, and that's not good because the umbrellas are open and the cash registers. So how many okay, I forgot about that. So settings, customer service, we'll do customer service. Security, we don't have any, we'll do security. Cleaning, we'll do cleaning. Perfect, 95%, so theft is going to be very low, but yet again we want 100%, so another security, 2 security domes over here, and over here won't hurt. There we go, people are all sorted and ready. Let's just change this around because that's how it is in the other flower shop. Cool, gifts expensive, I don't care for, and another disco light or 3 will be cool. I can't find any gifts expensives. Shut up. Okay, awesome. And it's still raining, so let's get in here. Let's just have a little bit of a look, and if anything pops up, don't go to the bathroom, you need to work, bro. And the next place I am looking at is Hell's Kitchen. So it's 30 customers capacity, 23 traffic. That means we will need a small internet marketing, large internet marketing, and a small billboard marketing. And with money, it is not bad, to be honest. So we will do marketing, will be small internet, large internet, small billboard, and that will be a total of 1,100, and yeah, a promotion of 103%. Then for Hell's Kitchen, there is the prices. It is more, it's gonna cost more per item from the garment district, so we can get more money from it. And at the end of the day, if we look at this, we might even get around about $100,000 a day just from our florists, which is crazy if you think about it like that. Can't find any gifts expensive. Yep, that will come in on Monday. I really do appreciate everybody complaining about it. So we're going to grab some popcorn and another hot dog. And then, you know what? Miley has been waiting the whole day. She will be going on the Ferris wheel as we wait to enter it. There we go. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments down below what you think we should do next. As we are going to open obviously more flower shops, and we are going to do a whole lot more. I want to say thank you again so much. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and consider becoming a member if you'd like to support me, the channel, and my family. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye for now.